Welcome back. It is Championship predictions for round 4. Sam Parkin is with me on the back of a third straight win. A hot start for Sam. We'll get into that in just a minute. We want you to get your predictions in via the comments for all the round 4 games this week in the EFL Championship. You can go and copy and paste out of the description all the fixtures and get your thoughts in to us. Sam, 10-4. You cruised in this week, and an impressive 3 results bang on the nose for you. Blackburn 2, Oxford 1, Stoke 1, West Brom 2, Swansea 1, Cardiff 1. You're 3-0 up. The international break can't come quickly enough for me.
Need to make some changes, don't you? Maybe alter your tactical setup, mate. You know, you're going a little bit bold, aren't you? Sometimes just going for the opposite of me. Maybe play a bit safer. I think I was a goal out from getting Watford derby as well, which was the one that you got. I think I went 2-0 on that one, and I was quite smug when I heard the Robinson equaliser go in for Cardiff. That capped a fine weekend for me. Indeed,
good weekend for you, matey. Let us know if you managed to beat Sam's total of 10 last week and keep your scores. Each and every week, we'll give you 3 points if you get the outcome correct. Sorry, 3 points if you get the score correct, 1 point for the outcome correct, and give yourself a bonus point if your prediction has 5 or more goals. Sam, game number 1, you are going to be at the Kenny on Friday night. Is Luton versus QPR.
I think everyone watching will know what's coming here. Former club against the team that I support. Therefore, I mean, Luton are going to have to start scoring goals, and I think they do here on Friday night. I think it's difficult because they're going to play on Tuesday, aren't they? Last night, probably after this gets released on Wednesday. So they'll have already faced each other this week. I'm going to take the draw here, and I'm going to go for a entertaining 2-2 on Friday night.
A Desmond to go in. Now, I hadn't realised they were playing back-to-back. I keep backing Luton. I think Luton will come good. And Beans, you've taken the draw. I get the mickey taken out of me for starting with a 1-1 every show. So I'm not going to do that. I'll shave off 1 goal from your prediction, Sam. I'm going to shave it off QPR. I'm going to go Luton 2, Rangers 1. And it's Burnley versus Blackburn up in the northwest. We have no idea how hectic Burnley's transfer window final day is going to be on Friday. Blackburn have started really well. Sam, I'm going with the narrative that Blackburn's start is going to ease off a little bit and that Burnley are going to get back to winning ways here. I think it's low scoring because it's Eustace, and it's going to be Burnley 1, Blackburn 0.
Yeah, it's really tough, I think, to predict this game. You don't really know what Burnley are going to look like. We don't know exactly what Blackburn are right now. I quite like the 1-0. I'm going to go for another draw. I'm going to go down the same chain of thought that I did for the South Wales derby last week. I'm going to play another draw. I'm going to go 1-1.
And you are up first, Sam. Cardiff versus Borough. Cardiff struggling, but Borough having tons and tons of shots and not scoring. And what's going to happen at the weekend?
Yeah, I'm not going to overthink this. I'm just going to go for Middlesbrough to start converting. Cardiff's difficult start to the season to continue. I think it could be another draw, but I'm going to go 1-2.
I'll take the draw then. And it's a bit of a rank start for both sides, really, in that respect. I can see Middlesbrough getting a goal, but not shutting Cardiff out. It just feels that way. I haven't played my 1-1 yet. So that is exactly what I'll do here. And I'll go Cardiff 1, Borough 1. And we're Coventry versus Norwich. I think I've got Coventry winning this one, Sam. I know Norwich have kind of picked up after that poor result against Oxford in round 1. They have been at home twice. Good result against Sheffield United. I think Norwich are going to improve after the international break. Coventry are already ready to go. So I'm going to back the Sky Blues, and we'll go by 2 clear goals as well. Sorry, Norwich fans. I think there's good things to come with the signings, but I'll go Cov 2, Norwich 0.
Is it Coventry that I always predict to draw 2-2 away from home and 3-2 at home? Well, last time they beat Oxford 3-2 at home. Yeah, I'm going to go for Cov to beat Norwich 4-2.
Oh, I absolutely love that. That's my favourite prediction of the week already. And Sam will obviously get a bonus point if that one comes in. That's a 6-goal shout. Derby versus Bristol. They seem to have transferred a lot of players between them over the years, don't they? Derby versus Bristol City, Sam.
Yeah, Bristol City have got their whole midfield, have they not? From Derby, from year gone by. Oh, can Derby repeat what they did against Middlesbrough? They're going to have to, win some of these games against teams that will probably be mid-table, as Bristol City perennially are. Sorry, Bristol City fans. No, I'm going to go for Bristol City. I'm going to go for Bristol City to have an away day, a winning away day. I'll go for another 2-1 away win.
Yeah, I'm going to back Bristol City as well. So big apologies to Derby fans. I've been quite hot on Bristol City so far, and honestly, I think I've been right. I think they've looked pretty decent. Derby, if they're going to have success, are going to grow into the season with all of the players they've brought in. You've taken the 2-1, so I'm going to have to go heavy then. Derby 1, Bristol City 3, which brings us to Leeds versus Hull. I thought Leeds looked far more their normal selves at Hillsborough on Friday night. Looked nicely comfortable. Thought Nonto was excellent. Will he last the transfer window? Don't think that's going to matter because I think we can see at least 2, maybe 3 players in to Leeds confirmed between recording this and the window closing. I'm going to back Leeds yet again. And I'm not going to play for the bonus point, but I'm going to be comfortable. Leeds 3, Hull 0. Click.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a clean sheet. I'm going to go for it maybe be slightly tighter than that, as Leeds just finalise their business in the last days. I think they're going to be very, very powerful at Ellen Road when everything's sorted. I'll go for a 2-0 Leeds home win.
Millwall versus Sheffield Wednesday. Hard to know what to make of Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like that one kind of got away from me last week. I was watching the last minutes play out. I thought Millwall might nick that one at Hull. Obviously got a good 0-0, but I'd predicted Millwall to go there and win. So I will go for Millwall to get up and running. Is it going to be... I think I predicted them to win the last one 1-0 at home, did I not? Yeah, I'm going to go for that again. I'm going to go for Millwall 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0.
Well, you've warned me not to do this, Sam, so I'm going to do it just to wind you up. I'll flip your results. So you went 1-0 Millwall. I'll go 1-0 Sheffield Wednesday, which will not please the natives down at the Den because it's not been a great start so far. But I think Wednesday are going to get back on it and get the win there. Oxford versus Preston. Geez, how do you call this? So Oxford have been ruthless and efficient. Preston had the new manager bounce, if you believe that exists, where they had a bit of a smash and grabby win over Luton. I'm thinking about backing Preston, Sam. Do you think that's a terrible idea?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not going to do it then. I'll go down the middle, Vince. You've said that. 0-0. I'll go for a draw, and for a bit of variety, I'll throw the 0-0 in.
Yeah, I don't mind that, but I don't know why you didn't just go for Preston. I mean, there's every chance. Albeit, I think, they rode their luck against Luton. I think they will be mid-table and will improve under Paul Heckingbottom, and we can not be overly concerned about relegation. I'm going to go for Oxford to win here, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 home win.
Plymouth versus Stoke City. Stephen Schumacher up against his former club, Sam.
Well, again, really tricky. I think there's been, something to like about Argyle after that opening day defeat. It's not going to be a disaster. Can the crowd generate a hostile environment for their returning manager? Kumas looks like a player, doesn't he? Oh, I don't know why. I'm going to go for 2-1 Stoke. I don't know why. I just think maybe the visiting players may raise their performance as well, given that there's quite a lot going on externally. 2-1
I,
Stoke.
I don't dislike that, Sam. Honestly, if I sit there at 5 on Saturday, would I be surprised home, away, or draw? I wouldn't be surprised with any of the outcomes. You've taken the away. I'll go on the draw then and just call it down the middle again. It feels like a difficult set of fixtures this week, Sam. Although you'll say they've all been difficult for me so far, being I'm 3-0 down. I'll throw Desmond in because I haven't had one yet. Plymouth 2, Stoke 2. Right, Pompey versus Sunderland. Christ. One end of the country to the other and one end of the spectrum to the other. That Sunderland are on a perfect hot start. Pompey have had really difficult fixtures, and this will go down as another one. You know me, Sam. I love to ride a train. I love momentum. I'm going to get on the Sunderland train. Imagine it was 4 wins for 4. I'm going for it. And if I'm going for it, I'm going all in on the shutout as well. Pompey 0, Sunderland 1. 12 out of 12 points.
I'm seeing some really cagey games between these two. Was there a playoff game a few years ago that was separated by the narrowest of margins? I'm going for Pompey to have a 0-0 in front of their own punters once again, which just keeps Sunderland ticking over. It exemplifies, or certainly shows just how good they are defensively if they could go a 4th game without conceding. So I'm going to go for them to achieve that, but maybe leave their shooting boots in the northeast. And Portsmouth, as they get their act together, new signings acclimatising, point not the worst result for them either. 0 effing 0, or whatever you say.
Have you not seen the Mick McCarthy 0 effing 0 meme? I'll send it to you afterwards. It's very, very funny. Maybe it's niche Ipswich Town fan humour, but you're a bloody ex-Ipswich Town player, so you should appreciate and understand it. West Brom v Swansea. Sam, you're up first with Mr. Fellows, Mr. Major, and Mr. Corberon.
Yeah, I didn't really speak about Fellows. I mean, yeah, one of the players of the weekend, wasn't he? That's becoming his kind of signature move, isn't it? A little step over, digging out a fine ball. I'll go for the Swans to get beaten at the Hawthorns. Probably be relatively narrow. I'll go for another 1-0 home win.
That's a scribble for me, Sam. I had 1-0 West Brom. So I will go for the narrow margin of victory, but we'll go. You had success with West Brom 2-1 last week, so I'll try and ride your coattails on that one. West Brom 2, Swansea 1. And our mouthwatering matchup on the Championship Check-In podcast to round this out was Sheffield United versus Watford. Watford fans will be pleased to hear me think that their run is going to end yet again, because I thought it's going to end pretty much. No, I did back them to win and got it right last week. But yeah, it's been a surprisingly brilliant start for Watford. I think Sheffield United are going to have too much strength. I think you summed it up quite well, Sam, in terms of the mix of youngsters and loan players, but a lot of players that just know this level oh so well, which means they are going to beat Watford. I haven't played for any bonus points. I'm not going to on this one. Sheffield United 2, Watford 0.
Yeah, I quite like that. I think it'll be tough for Watford to go 4 from 4, especially given that they're going to the side that I think are still quite underrated in the division, given the business they've done. I think Sheffield United are going to be particularly strong. I'm going to go for them to win by 2 clear goals, but I will give Watford a goal. 3-1 Blades.
Brilliant stuff. Will I get my first win this weekend? I'm not confident at all. There's some difficult ones in there, Sam.
Tough. That was very tough. That.
Yeah. Tough one.
Could be an embarrassing score.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, the first week wasn't it? Let us know if you can do the heavy lifting for us, because we know that the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel subscribers are far more knowledgeable than we are, and we can get a 10 or 12 points from somewhere in the comments. Get your predictions in, Sam, as we head into international break. Who's going 4 for 4? Will it be Sunderland? Will it be Watford? Or will it be Sam Parkin? What do you think, Sam?
Oh, I think I've probably got the best chance, given what I just predicted.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 4 from 4. Here we go.